All right, we are getting the Elena trailer any second. I believe it's Elena and not Elena. I'm pretty sure I got yelled at for saying Elena. For those who don't know, Street Fighter 6 is actually my first fighting game and therefore my first Street Fighter. So where a lot of people are excited about this trailer because this is a character that they know and love or fear, and they have a strong previous attachment or emotion regarding, I know nothing. I know absolutely nothing. All I've heard is that she used to have healing. And I am both deeply intrigued and utterly terrified as to how that is supposed to work. I'm not gonna lie. My biggest hope for this trailer right now is that she's not broken. I just need her to not be broken. I have been suffering at the hands and the titties of my players too much. Too much. I need this character to have some semblance of balance. And even better, if this trailer happens to announce when they are dropping the Season 3 balance changes, that would be really amazing, because I am holding out hope for those Marissa buffs. Why do they do a countdown into a countdown? Why do they do this to me? I'm just going to continue to yap while I wait for this countdown to go down. So, all I really know about this character is that she apparently used to have healing, and that she's kind of like Akuma's sunshine daughter for some reason. Like, I see a lot of art of her just like being cheery and having flowers and him just being his grumpy old man demonic self, like harumph, while she's like, I'm Elena! So, I don't know if maybe we're gonna see Akuma in this trailer, or if her World Tour story ties into Akuma. I haven't played World Tour for any of the DLC characters except Aki. I very briefly visited Aki when Aki dropped in World Tour. But other than that, I haven't touched World Tour since I beat most of what's available in it as a newer player to the game. It was a really helpful way to get used to the game and to not get overwhelmed trying to learn all the mechanics. Like, when I got frustrated with ranked, when I got frustrated with Battle Hub, I would just go play World Tour and mess around and not feel the pressure to perform, because, like, I'm fighting a refrigerator. What kind of pressure is there really supposed to be? Chat's going crazy here. Sheesh. Let's fucking go. He's going so fast. I imagine this is very stressful for whoever runs Capcom's media, like advertising, social media, whatnot. Like, this is their moment. Somewhere an intern is heavy breathing. Alright, it's happening. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
Taking a life and giving life? Fighting and living? I wasn't looking to fight to the death.
Oh, she's pretty! Ooh, new stage, new stage. I love new stages. Okay. Is that an overhead?
What do you say? How about you dance with me? Relax.
Did she just go under the fireball? Alright, she's got juggles. Looks a little bit like DJ with the juggles. Maybe that's why they're having her fight DJ. The multi-hitting air-to-air makes me wonder if she's gonna get air-to-air combos. Ooh, that's pretty. That looks a little like Jury Level 1.
Oh, thanks. Nice fight.
Did they just toss her like an Arizona tea? Okay, so she's got her, like, older game skin. That is not a lot of clothes. Oh no, she's beating up Akuma! I thought they were friends! The juggle limit does not exist. Ooh, I like the color of the drive impact. Level level 2 is a little underwhelming. Level 3? Don't we have enough level 3s where people get their faces smushed into the camera by now? That's pretty. That's really pretty. Is that all we're gonna get? Oh, there's more? There's more? She just said healing. She just said healing. They're really not gonna tell us how it works. But she just said healing. We are all so cooked. Okay. I want to kind of go back through this real quick, because it's hard to react to everything as it's happening.
Giving life?
I really like the new stage design. I think it's a different color scheme and a strong contrast to like Akuma's stage. And I'm always happy to have more visual variety in this game. Reniala remains. Okay, that looks like an absolutely disgusting whiff punish tool. Do you see how she, like, reeled back a tiny bit and then swung really far in? That looks a lot like what Mai's been doing with her heavy kick, where there's a punish counter juggle state, and it's sort of like make a wish whiff punish. That's gonna be disgusting. Okay, that's just swaggy. I love the upside down kicks. I'm here for that. That is what I was talking about the multi-hitting air-to-airs. I'm wondering if she's going to be able to get unique juggles into special moves with that. I actually really like air-to-air combos. I think they're neat. And they help me remember that air-to-air is a good anti-air option instead of just special moves. So I'm here to see how that goes. That's got to be an overhead, right? She's got some long reaching, like, is that a sweep? Because it, like, fully slides her body forward to an alarming degree.
Hey, how about you dance with me?
The ability to go under fireballs.
With me.
That is so fast. I mean, it's so fast that I'm wondering, is it going to have to be preemptive? Like, is it a read, or can that be done on reaction? In particular, I'm always looking at what a character is going to be able to do on modern controls as a modern player. I feel like that might be really disgusting on modern, because it can just negate the fireball. I'm wondering if it works the same way for multi-hitting fireballs. I assume if DJ had done double fireballs, then just in terms of the staggered distance, the second one would have caught her. But like, if it had been Ken EX fireball, could she still go through it like that? And how broken is it going to be? Wait, did you get a follow-up off a throw there? No, that was a different clip. Okay. It does look like she has a DP style move based on that, like, swish upwards. Was that a sway? Gotta back this up. That was a little backwards hop. That's a swag. I don't know that the game needed another character that can fuck with your spacing like that. I feel like in the same way people have been talking about Mai as Jury but stronger, I'm afraid that Elena is going to be what if DJ were still top tier, and it's going to be really frustrating to deal with. Because she's going to have a better DP than DJ. She might be getting air-to-air combos. She's got these really, really strong normals. She's gonna have healing of some kind. She can go through fireballs, where DJ just has to actually play Fireball Wars. She can negate Fireball Wars entirely. She's got a sway. I don't know, chat. Okay, there actually she beat the double fireball there. So there are versions of it that beat double fireball. That is really alarming. I like that they just kind of toss her like an Arizona tea. It's cute.
I'm ready to go.
Okay, I know that's like a retro costume design, but the like level of nakedness is a little distracting. Like they kind of did the same thing with Mai, but I don't know. It still felt like more actual total clothing on Mai than what they're putting on her. I also can't really tell how old this character is supposed to be, because a lot of the fan art I see depicts her as really young, which she seems grown here. So I don't know, like, if they want this character to be sexual or not. But it mostly just feels out of place in a game where, in general, they've really varied the female character body types and costumes, and not just been like, let's have one costume where she's wearing almost nothing. Like, even when one of the costumes is sexier than the other. Like, Cammy has her more skin-tight retro bodysuit. I don't know. I'm not sure how I feel about this. It's not like it's a huge deal breaker of any kind. And this is a gameplay trailer, so it's not what I'm focused on. But it is a little distracting as somebody who doesn't have nostalgia for the outfit. Like, her cheeks are just, like, fully out. And it's awkward. Like, I feel pervy looking at it. I don't know how to explain it. It just, they could have put a little bit more on her and still kept the retro outfit to some degree. I don't like the fact that the last now 2 female characters they've added to the game, they've really been like, how far can we strip this character down? The marketing for this character isn't sexualized the way Mai's was, but it feels like the designs are getting a little repetitive, and I really loved how unique Aki was, how unique Marissa is. I hope they don't start going down a line where all the DLC ladies kind of look the same. Her corner carry is going to be disgusting. Okay, ODDP. She got cross-ups. Everything is corner carry city. The fact that you can go through the fireball into a giant combo into level 3 is so scary. This feels like it goes by so quickly you can't visually tell what's happening. And to have it end on just another face squish into the camera like Rashid, I wanted this to be a little more unique. Like, have her dance with them. She keeps saying dance. Give her a dance super like Manon's level 3, like DJ's level 3, except really, like, vary the style of dance. Maybe have her, like, dance them into a stage hazard of some kind. I don't know. This just feels recycled. I'm not excited to watch that level 3 800 times. That's really pretty. And I like her voice acting a lot. She definitely said healing. That is 100% what she said. And they're really just not going to tell us how that works. Y'all, this character drops like a week and a half before CEO. Capcom, that is a qualifier for the cup. I do not understand what this company is doing with the lack of communication to fans. I feel like the intent is to drum up hype, but at this point, I think myself included, people are more annoyed by the lack of communication than they are hyped about the unknown. Like, if you're gonna drop a brand new character, directly before a pro level qualifying event that people pay a ton of money to get to and compete in, you got to give us a little bit more information. And especially about season 3, the fact that this still doesn't tell us anything about when we're getting the balance patch or what to expect from it really just feels like Capcom is holding out on us. Does anything else happen here? Nope. Okay. So that was the Elena trailer. What did you think? Do you like her design? Do you like her moves? Do you think she's going to be broken? Is there anything you wish they'd done differently? Let me know in the comments. Thanks for watching. And I will see you all again soon.